Hey there guys, and welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me here. We're going to be continuing our coverage, looking at the leaks coming out of the Supergirl set. So in today's video, we have the best video yet, looking at the costume in motion. Milly Alcock looks fantastic in this costume. We'll go through this video, point out some of the details. We also have some promotional images of David Corenswet as Superman, which we're going to get into. And we have a small video from James Mamoa talking about him being wrapped filming as Lobo on the Supergirl set. So plenty of goodies to get into in this video. And by the way, I have done 2 other videos covering the leaks coming out of Supergirl set. So check down the description if you want to see those 2 other videos. But without further ado, let's get in and start breaking down this video and see what it has to show us. So let's play this. So as we can see here, we got Milly Alcock in the middle of the set wearing the Supergirl costume. And we start to see her walk around and we get a good look at the costume in motion. And it looks fantastic. We see her kind of enter and exit out of this kind of moon rover, this big tank or buggy, whichever term you want to use. And we see her here with the cape. The cape is a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. There's some renditions of the Supergirl character where the cape is very short. We get a great look at the boots as well. We can see clearly that there's a heel on the boot, which is to be expected. The golden trim around the waist. And then if we just pause it right at the right time, we can clearly see that the crest on her chest is exactly the same as David Corenswet's, with that new kind of modern rendition of the S going across the patch of yellow on the chest. So we know it's going to be exactly the same. We can see that she's got long blonde hair as well. Some people were saying in comment sections that she's going to have short hair in this film, but it looks like here that she's got long blonde hair. So that's great to see. And is there going to be a yellow S on the back of the cape? I'm not sure if we're going to get to see that in this video. If she turns around, we may get to see it, but then again, her hair may be covering over the yellow S on the cape. We may be able to get a good shot of it. So let's see if she starts walking away from the camera. But yeah, I mean, just seeing it in motion, the costume just looks great, and I think she really looks great. Okay, so she's walking away. Okay, I think we can actually see it. So if I try and point this out here, obviously this is her yellow hair there. Just below her hair, we can see the crest of the Supergirl symbol, or Superman symbol, whichever you want to call it, pointing out just on the cape underneath her hair there. So I think that's pretty much confirmed. We are going to be getting the yellow S on the back of the cape, similar to what David Corenswet's Superman has. So she's walking away from the camera. Yeah, we can clearly see the defined crest on the back of the cape there. That's easy to spot now. So that's pretty cool. I always enjoy having that S on the back of the cape. I think it adds a little more pizzazz to the cape, which is cool. And we see her sort of playing around with the cape. I love the fabric. I love the material. Are they going to sort of swap the cape out for CGI like they did with other renditions of Superman movies? They probably will to some degree. They can control it a little bit easier if they swap certain scenes out with CGI capes. But hopefully most of it's practical. I think practical always looks better in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we have there. So we have that new drone footage, just of her sort of entering and exiting the back of this big moon buggy. And then she's kind of walking around on set. And we get a great look at the cape, the boots, the skirt, the kind of the crest on the chest, the long golden blonde hair. And I think she looks fantastic. From these blurry images and what we can make out, I think she looks really, really good in the costume. So let's move on to the next piece of set footage. In the next piece, it's not so much looking at Milly Alcock, it's looking at set designs and buildings and seeing what we can gain and what possibly could be going on in the scene. So let's check that out. So moving on to this next piece of drone footage here. The drone flies over the set here. We have a construction being built and we're trying to decipher our best way we can as to what this may be. It's only about 30 seconds long, but it's very interesting to look at. So let's play this footage. So we can see the drone flying over. We have this big construction being built here in the middle. This could literally be anything. It's very undefined at the moment. It could be part of Krypton. It could be part of a spaceship. I mean, we could be on a different planet somewhere. It's very, very hard to tell what it is. If any of you guys want to hazard a guess as to what this set could be, like I say, it's very undefined. There's no, there doesn't seem to be any detail or colors or anything on this set piece at the moment. So it's very hard to even hazard a guess as to what this could be. But this is interesting down here. So if we look in the bottom right hand corner here, we have these almost kind of otherworldly domes that you see on like a planet. It looks like kind of like Martian territory, where like you're on another planet, you got this kind of rocky terrain, and then we've got these silver kind of spheres. They look like kind of like habitation modules that people or like alien creatures live in or something. Very otherworldly, very other planet kind of looking. And potentially what we see down here in the bottom right hand corner with this kind of terrain, this kind of rocky Mars-like terrain with these habitation modules, maybe this is what's going to be going inside of this set here, where they're building this kind of alien planet. That's one of my theories looking at this. But I could be completely wrong. I just don't know. But like I say, guys, if you have any interesting theories or ideas as to what this set piece could be, or if you know, jump down in the comment section and give us your best guess and theory as to what this big set piece here could be. Very, very interesting to look at, guys. But this guy flying this drone over, I think is pretty funny. You know, like the workers on this set are just seeing drones flying over, and there's not really a whole lot they can do about it. But yeah. So anyway, with that down, we're going to move over to X, and we're going to take a look at some promotional pictures of David Corenswet in the Superman costume with Lex Luthor as well. So, moving over to X, checking out this post here. It comes to us from Collider. We're wrapping up our summer movie preview with a heroic finale. Here's an exclusive sneak peek at Superman featuring David Corenswet, Nicholas Hoult, and director James Gunn. Don't forget to look up when it hits theaters July 11th. I can't believe how close we're actually getting to this movie now. It's so crazy that it's just around the corner. We've been waiting years to see this movie. But yeah, anyway, going on to this picture, obviously we have Nicholas Hoult here with his back to the camera, playing Lex Luthor. We have David Corenswet in his Superman suit. Every time I see the Superman suit, it just grows on me like a little bit more. And I think I'm beginning to really, really kind of fall in love with the costume. At first, I felt it was really goofy. But the more I see it, the more I just kind of like it, and it just grows on me. And obviously we have James Gunn, the director here. So it looks like at some point during the movie, there's going to be a confrontation between these two characters, which is going to be great to see. But I'm very, very interested to see tonally how Nicholas Hoult is going to be playing Lex Luthor, because that's going to bring the movie together. Like, Lex Luthor is like a genius businessman. He's really crafty, he's really cunning, and I want to see that kind of play out in the chemistry that Nicholas Hoult is going to bring to the role, and I'm really excited to see what he does with it. Also, just to see how Superman is on screen as well. I mean, just an exciting time to be a comic book movie fan. So there's an exclusive Collider preview there of the movie, guys. Great picture. So moving on to the next one here. So from Warner Brothers India, strike a pose with the life-size figurines of Superman and Krypto at the Warner Brothers Discovery Zone at Mumbai Comic-Con, 12th and 13th of April 2025. So we have a life-size figurine here of David Corenswet as Superman with Krypto as well. Pretty damn cool. This is something I would love to own and have here in my room. I think it would look really, really cool. I would put LEDs in his eyes to make his eyes light up. But yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool. It's just something I wanted to show you guys just to kind of tack onto the video here. But I think it's pretty cool. Life-size figurines of these two characters. Again, I love Krypto's design. Can't wait to see more of him in the movie. And finally, we're going to check out this small piece of footage here from Jason Momoa talking about him finish filming on Supergirl. So let's play this clip.
What's up, everybody? I just wrapped Supergirl, and my friends at Specialized, look at this, they just hooked it up, my customized S-Works from Specialized, baby! Woo. Killed it at Minecraft, they made this for me, so Specialized, I love you, Kelly, guys, everybody there, thank you very much, aloha, and this fast as shit!
I love Jason Momoa, man. He's got so much charisma. Like, every time you see him on camera, whether he's in an interview or a movie, the guy is just winning at life. Like, he's always having fun, he's always joking, always messing around. And the guy, man, he's just on it. Like, he's just living his best life. Cycling around London. It looks like he's in London. And he said that this bike was made for him by someone. I didn't really hear it properly. But he's cycling around London on this pre-made bike. Custom-made bike, I should say. And he's just wrapped filming Lobo on Supergirl. And he's having a great time cycling around London. So good on him. But yeah, guys, so that's kind of where we are. So new set videos here of Supergirl. A couple of images of Superman and Lobo as well. So pretty good stuff here when it comes to the DC universe. But seeing this in motion, this costume, I think it looks fantastic. I cannot wait to see more of this. Hopefully we get an up-close HD resolution shot that comes out of the actual studio at some point. They should have seen all of these leaks by now, so hopefully James Gunn will put out a high-resolution image of Milly Alcock at some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But guys, jump into the comment section. You see this footage here. What do you think of it? Do you think the costume looks good? Do you think it looks bad? Do you think it looks somewhere in the middle? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know down in the comment section. As always, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far. It goes a long way to supporting the content, so I really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next video.